You know Isaac Newton? If you are sincere and if you want to know the truth is apparent. Isaac Newton, studying in the 17th century, and he died in the early 18th century. People think he was a deist. Deist is someone who believes in a supreme power, who doesn't take an active role or an active part in the running of this universe. So Isaac Newton is mistakenly thought to be a deist, but he wasn't a deist. He was a theist. He believed in God. And you know what led him to this God? His science, not his Christianity. He was a scientist. He's known for his science. He was a physicist, and he wrote extensive amount of works on physics, but he wrote even more on theology. Almost 3 million words were left behind by him in manuscripts, which can be found in different libraries in the world and different private collections. People have bought his collections and his manuscripts. In his works, he wrote that this God who created this universe created it in a calculated way. He was a master mathematician. Now, I'm not saying what he was saying is true. This is what he's thinking and learning in the 17th century. And he is looking for the origin of this universe. And he realized the majesty of this king who had put the system there. And he was led to this conclusion by his science, his study of nature. He said this was a master mathematician. Whoever put the universe, the moon and the star and the earth and the solar system there, was a master mathematician. Everything is calculated and is balanced, finely tuned, is balanced. And he is one. He has to be one, because there is only one will behind all of this, one intention, one mind, one power behind all of this. And he is unique. He is unique. And he is an active player in the running of the universe, because the way the system works and the way it's been working for thousands of years, someone has to be behind for the system to continue running like a clock. And then there are other things he believed in. He even believed that Jesus will return and he will get rid of the Christian religion we have today, the Trinitarianism. He is the one who will come back and he will fight Trinitarianism. Allahu Akbar. Yani this is Islam. This is what Rasulullah taught us, that when Isa will come back, he will break the cross. He will kill the Dajjal. Yes? And Isaac Newton is writing this. Wallahi, I believe that if he had Islam, or if he studied Islam, he would have embraced Islam, no problem, because whatever he wrote was Islam. So he was a Muslim without Islam. Allahu Alam, whether he was a Muslim or not, but he was a theist. He was not a Trinitarian. He believed in only one God who is unique and powerful and majestic. And he wrote this very clearly. So if you are sincere and if you want to study nature, you will see the majesty of this king of the kings, and you will see what he can do, others cannot do. And if that much is established to you, by looking at 5 verses of the Quran, randomly pick up the Quran, start reading the Quran and start contemplating. أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتَلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Do you not even ponder upon the Quran? If there were any discrepancies in it, then it would have been from someone else. If it's from Allah, then you would have found discrepancies in it, which you don't find in it. Pick up the Quran randomly and start reading, and imagine what Allah is trying to tell you in the Quran, the way He's speaking to you. His kingship will be established in no time. And He gives you examples in the Quran of those who denied, who rejected His power and His kingship. He got rid of them. أَلَمْ تَرَ كَيْفَ فَعَلَ رَبُّكَ بِعَادٍ إِرَمَ ذَاتِ الْعِمَادِ التي لم يخلق مثلها في البلاد وثمود الذين جابوا الصخر بالواد وفرعون ذي الأوتاد الذين طغوا في البلاد. These people, they were very, very powerful. You think you have power? You, the Americans and the British and the Germans, you think you have power? You have nothing. You have nothing. You don't have any power. You're just a bunch of people pressing buttons, and you've attained this technology, and this is not power. Power is these people who we created in the past. They were powerful. None of them, or no one was created like them. They used to carve mountains. They used to carve mountains with hands. Has anyone been to Petra, Jordan?